During the Holocaust, the creation of ghettos was a key step in the Nazi process of separating, persecuting, and ultimately destroying Europe's Jews. Ghettos were set up to segregate Jews from the rest of the population. The vast majority of ghetto inhabitants died from disease or starvation, were shot, or deported to killing centers. The term ghetto originated from the name of the Jewish quarter in Venice, Italy. Venetian authorities forced the city's Jews to live in the area established in 1516. In the 16th and 17th centuries, officials ranging from local authorities to the Austrian emperor ordered the creation of ghettos for Jews in Frankfurt, Rome, Prague, and other cities. During World War II, Germans placed Jews in ghettos. The living conditions were miserable because they were often enclosed districts that isolated Jewish communities from the non-Jewish population. At least 1,000 ghettos were established in German-occupied and annexed Poland and the Soviet Union alone. There were three types of ghettos: closed, open, and destruction. German occupation authorities established the first ghetto in Poland in October 1938. The largest ghetto in Poland was in Warsaw. More than 400,000 Jews crowded into an area of 1.3 square miles. Other major ghettos were established all over. Tens of thousands of Western European Jews were deported to ghettos in Eastern Europe. Germans ordered Jews in the ghettos to wear identifying badges or armbands. Many Jews were required to carry out forced labor for the German Reich. Nazi-appointed Jewish councils administered daily life in the ghettos. A ghetto police enforced the orders of the German authorities and the ordinances of the Jewish councils, including facilitating deportations to killing centers. Germans did not hesitate to kill Jewish policemen who failed to carry out orders. The amount of time Jews were required to stay in ghettos varied from a few days, to months, or years. Germans saw ghettos as a temporary measure to control and segregate Jews, while Nazi leadership in Berlin considered options for the removal of the Jewish population. Jews responded to the ghettos with a variety of resistance efforts. Ghetto residents frequently smuggled food, medicine, weapons, or intelligence across ghetto walls. This was usually done without the approval of Jewish councils. However, in some cases they had their approval because it kept residents alive. Organized gatherings of people within ghettos were not usually allowed because Germans saw them as a security threat. The ringleaders or participants of any gatherings were typically killed. Education was generally forbidden in ghettos. Members of Jewish resistance movements occurred in many ghettos. The largest of these was the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising in the spring of 1943. Many other ghettos also experienced revolts. In late 1941, the Nazis began carrying out the final solution, the plan to murder all European Jews. They systematically destroyed the ghettos. Germans either shot ghetto residents and buried them in mass graves or deported them to killing centers. German SS and police. Authorities sent a small minority of Jews to forced labor camps and concentration camps. In August of 1944, German SS and police completed the destruction of the last major ghetto.